Imagine waking up to a world where crime is legal for a day. No laws, no consequences, just pure chaos. The rules that bind us gone. The very fabric of society torn apart. Your neighbor could be a thief. The person you trusted, now a potential threat. That friendly cashier? Maybe a kidnapper now. The familiar faces around you, suddenly dangerous. For 24 hours, anything goes. The city descends into madness. A playground for anarchy. This isn't a movie, it's reality, and it's terrifying. The fear is palpable, the dread inescapable. The news calls it the purge, a day where all crimes are permitted, a societal experiment gone wrong, a day of societal cleansing. But at what cost? The streets become a battleground. But who are we cleansing? The lines between right and wrong blur. Ourselves? Of our morals? Our humanity? The questions haunt us. The thought sends shivers down your spine. The fear is real, the danger imminent. You lock your doors knowing they might not be enough. The sense of security shattered. The streets, once bustling with life, are eerily empty, but the silence is deceptive. Behind closed doors, chaos brews. Homes are ransacked, stores looted. The veneer of civilization so thin peels away.
Violence erupts. Fights break out over scraps. Old grudges settled with fists and worse. The police, overwhelmed, powerless. The law for once is not on their side. It's a free-for-all.
Trust, the bedrock of society, crumbles. Neighbors eye each other with suspicion. Friends become potential threats. The social fabric, woven over centuries, unravels in a day.
Fear. It's palpable. In the air you breathe. In the trembling hands of your loved ones. The world outside your window is no longer a familiar place. It's a jungle, and we're all just trying to survive.
Section 4, Economic Fallout. The economic engine sputters and stalls, businesses looted and vandalized, shut down, the stock market crashes, insurance claims, forget it. Who can afford to pay out on this scale of chaos?
The cost of this purge is immeasurable, not just in dollars and cents, but in the erosion of trust, the loss of innocence, the scars etched on the soul of a nation. Is this the price of freedom?
Section 5. A spectrum of emotions. Emotions are complex and varied, each one telling a different story, each face revealing a different chapter of the human experience. Fear is the dominant emotion, gripping hearts and minds, paralyzing action and spreading like wildfire through communities. But it's not the only one. Some feel anger, a burning rage that fuels their actions and words. Rage at a system that allowed this to happen. This anger is directed at the injustices, the failures, and the betrayals that have led to this moment. Others, a perverse sense of liberation. They find freedom in the chaos, a chance to break free from societal norms and expectations. The thrill of living outside the lines, embracing the unknown and taking risks they would never have considered before, if only for a day. This fleeting sense of freedom is intoxicating, a brief escape from reality.
And then there are those who show unexpected kindness, sharing their food, their shelter, their humanity. In the midst of chaos, they become beacons of hope and compassion, proof that even in the darkest of times, a flicker of hope remains. These small acts of kindness remind us of our shared humanity. But is it enough to overcome the darkness?
Section 6. The Price of Anarchy. As the day of lawlessness ends, a chilling question lingers. Was it worth it? The streets are littered with the remnants of chaos and the air is thick with the scent of smoke and despair. Did we purge our demons or unleash something far worse? The faces of those who survived tell a story of fear and uncertainty, a haunting reminder of the price we paid. The physical damage can be repaired. Brick by brick, the city will rise again. But what about the scars that are not visible? But the wounds to our collective psyche? Those might never heal. The trauma of what we witnessed, the loss of trust in our fellow humans, these are the true costs of anarchy.
The world wakes up to a new day. The sun rises, casting a hopeful glow over the battered landscape. The laws are back in effect, but something has shifted. An innocence lost, a darkness exposed. The streets may be quiet now, but the echoes of anarchy still linger. We have seen the face of anarchy, and it is our own. In the shattered glass and the haunted eyes, we see a reflection of our own fears and the fragility of our society.